Michael always took the same route home after his late shifts, but tonight a glimmering neon sign had pointed him into an unfamiliar shortcut. The narrow, grimy alley seemed to twist unexpectedly, the urban noise fading into an oppressive silence. At first, he chalked it up to a quirk of the city, a forgotten path waiting to be discovered. But as he walked deeper, unease crept over him like a chill. The flickering streetlights cast distorted shadows on the cracked pavement, and every step echoed like a secret. Michael's phone, usually a comforting guide, showed nothing but a glitching map. Panic began to seep in as the realization struck. He was hopelessly lost. With each turn, the alleyway seemed to rearrange itself, corridors narrowing and dead ends forming where open passage had been moments before. Then came the sound, a slow, deliberate shuffle behind him. Michael froze. He strained his eyes into the darkness but saw nothing. "Hello?" he called, his voice swallowed by the stale night air. There was no reply, only the sound of his own quickening heartbeat. The alley was alive with an eerie stillness, broken only by his ragged breathing. Trying to dismiss his rising dread, Michael quickened his pace. However, every step seemed to echo louder than the last, as if something were matching his rhythm. He could feel a presence, an unseen observer moving with deliberate silence, stalking him through the labyrinth of narrow corridors. A low, guttural growl slithered through the darkness, a sound not entirely animal, not entirely human. Driven by a surge of adrenaline, Michael broke into a run. His footsteps splashed in puddles of murky water as he darted through twisting passageways. With each frantic turn, the oppressive feeling of being watched intensified. Then, as he rounded a final bend, he found himself in a small, abandoned courtyard lit only by a solitary, flickering street lamp. There, in the dim glow, he caught sight of a monstrous silhouette emerging from the shadows. The creature's limbs were unnaturally long, its head tilted at a grotesque angle, and its eyes shone with a malevolent, predatory hunger. Michael's blood ran cold. The thing advanced slowly, each movement calculated and eerily silent, as if it were savoring the hunt. Trapped in the open, Michael's heart pounded in his ears. The creature's low, menacing growl filled the space between them, a sound that promised terror and despair. As its clawed hand reached out toward him, time seemed to slow. In that final, dreadful moment, Michael understood that the alley was not just a shortcut. It was a trap laid by the darkest parts of the city, and he was its latest victim. In the depths of that forsaken night, as the creature closed in, Michael's scream was lost to the echoing darkness, a final note in the symphony of the city's unspoken horrors.